Hey there, the YouTubes. This is Mr. Quickline with my very first Minecraft tutorial. What I'm going to be building today is a redstone counter. Now, I am no Minecraft redstone genius or anything like that. I did not invent this, but I wanted to show you how to create it. And this is not a binary counter, which you'll often see if you're trying to search for something like this, but I'm hoping that this video is going to pop up to the top when you start searching in redstone counters. What this is going to do is it's going to count how many times the user inputs, and then once that is completed, it's going to follow up with an action. So in this example, I'm going to push 5 times, and you can see that the torches at the top of the screen are lighting up as I'm pressing this input 5 times. And once I press the 5th time, that door over there opens up, and then I can reset the whole thing using this button here. So let's take a look at how it's done. The whole array that you just saw is made up of these RS NOR latches. They're a little bit bulky, you know, they're 9 long and 5 high, but they're only 2 wide. So the array itself is pretty skinny. As long as you have the real estate to be able to build it back that far and up that high, it's going to be great. It really works very well. So let's take a look at this. Now, like I said, I'm no Minecraft genius, and as a result, I did not invent this. I actually saw it from another YouTube user, and his video had no audio except for a really annoying buzzing that was kind of probably unintentional. And he already had the whole thing built, so you don't get the benefit of this part here where you can actually see me building it and see step by step exactly what I'm doing to make this thing work. So I hope that it's of some benefit and that you can learn how to do it. So let's take a look and see what we're doing here. This part particularly I didn't see in his video, and it frustrated me to no end because I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. I didn't realize you had to dig under this block to get the whole thing to work. So we're just going to finish it up here. We're almost done with this. And the last thing that we have to put in here is our reset line. So it goes along the top of the whole thing. And we're just going to also put in this last torch back here. So this is our circuit. And it looks great. It's doing what it's supposed to. Sometimes I was getting really frustrated in the video before this when I tried to record the first time because this kept staying lit up and I couldn't figure out why. If that happens to you, all you have to do is plop another block here for a minute and light the reset line, and everything will go back to normal. Keep in mind it's an RS NOR latch, so if it's doing that, this input is going to stay on until you reset the whole thing using the reset line. So this is the first latch, and you could build a second one in here. I'm not going to do that because I already have a whole array over here, and you can build as many as you need to. So let's go take a look at the kind of end game of the whole thing. So over here we've got our reset line. So you'll notice that I knocked out this repeater as well as this block that had a repeater on it. So you can see it here, and it doesn't exist on the next one over on your last one. You do have to extend another block out to power the repeater for the reset line and make a little set of stairs or something to come down to wherever your input's going to be for your reset line. Over here, this little latch here is going to power the counter itself. So you've got 1 block and you've got 2 blocks, and this is a repeater going this way, and it's got to be extended to its maximum, as well as all these ones back here. I don't know if you saw me doing that when I was building it, but these need to be extended to the max, and this needs to be extended to the max, and everything else is okay. And it gets its input from another block here. So when we run this, the RS NOR latches get turned on in order. You could see the signal running all the way down. Ooh, don't know what happened to my mouse just there. That was a little bit strange. It's doing it again. Now, when you start the whole thing, your first input is gonna have a lit up torch here, and this is kind of my indicator for 0. This is, 0 times the user has pressed the button, and as you continue down this lineup, the user has pressed the button once, user has pressed the button twice, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times. So I'll just show you that a little bit more. We'll just take a jog over here, and we'll run that a couple more times. You can also see them lighting up the back, but it's pretty difficult to get a signal coming from the back of there, just because of all the other wiring involved so close to that. So I like to power the result off the front. So you can see that we're clicking this and it's coming down the line. And when we hit the last one here, the last torch lights up and powers our final device. So, I mean, there's a few applications. The one that I was doing on a multiplayer server that I was in was kind of an array of pressure plates. You know, they were kind of spaced out like this, and as you had to jump in the right pattern to get to the other side, and if you made a mistake, then you kind of fell in the lava. So that was the result. And I had the reset line hooked up to a timer. So if you made a mistake, if you fell into the lava, then a minute or two later the whole thing would reset. So your reset line goes in here, resets the whole thing, and your user could start again. So I hope you find some fun applications with this. If you do, you should take a screencast and you should post it as video reply. I'd love to see what you do with this circuit. As I said, the original author's video is in the description, and I hope you'll subscribe and continue to watch my videos. Thanks, guys. So long.